Hi, everyone. Welcome to the all sign reading. Who is desiring you? I'm actually really happy and really excited to do this. I haven't done it in a while, and we're gonna do Aries all the way down to Pisces. I just want to say thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing time and space with me, and a big thank you to all those that support my channel. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for that. I also have slots open to be a guest on my podcast. If you're interested in that, you can check it out, as well as Ancient Atlantean Healings open. 101 private readings, though not so much, but Sunday readings it does stand out to me. Okay, so let's see. I think we're good. I want to say hi to an Oracle or Cure and Cacao. Dulce. Yes. Hello. So let's see. We're gonna go from Aries. Oh, let me write this down. Aries. Alrighties. Aries all the way down to Pisces. So let's see. Alrighties. So let's look at who's desiring you, Aries. And Metatron Quantity St. Germain, could you help ground me? Fill me with enough energy as well. And on the flight, thank you. I do appreciate it. So let's take a look here, Aries. So our first card's Oyster. This is someone who actually has feelings for you. That isn't telling you they have feelings for you. It does feel like it could be someone from your workplace or someone that you have some kind of connection with. It's someone who knows enough about you to know that they truly feel these feelings about you. That it's not just infatuation, it's not just desire, it's not just it's not just something small. I do feel with the Phoenix here, it could be someone from your past who you're no longer talking with, because that Phoenix energy is reminding you of a rebirth, but not necessarily. This is definitely someone though that you have a connection with, that you have some kind of interaction, communication with, because they feel what they feel. Gazelle is a very interesting energy. I have the feeling that this person likely got almost the courage, right, to ask you out, and then they chickened out, or they blew their shot. It feels like someone who ran away very quickly, someone who's always looking for a reason not to do something, and a reason not to pursue. That Gazelle energy is very much it's not runner energy yet, but it's looking for a reason to run. That's the energy this person gives off. That's the energy that they're typically embodying. But they have feelings for you. I do feel they've tried multiple times to express themselves. No go there. We have the Fox here. Fox is actually someone who's likely to be a lifelong partner for you. But they're in Otter stage. Interesting. Otter is actually real beautiful energy to be in. But it's childlike. It's Page of Cups energy. It's very beautiful. This person's energy and their connection to you is beautiful, but they have trouble asking you out, and they're not able to express themselves thoroughly. So let's take a look here. Can you tell me, what does this person like? Actually, what else? Is there anything else about them? I think that was clear. We have Clean It Up coming through. They do acts of service to prove to you and prove to people that they love them. So they are very much hands-on. We have No Place Like Home. I also feel as well that this is the kind of person that will put in the work and energy into a connection instead of just letting you do it all. So again, very much hands-on, very much trying to do the best that they can. Doesn't mean that they always live up to their expectations or what society says is, a good enough. It is though, technically, and they are trying. You will be pleasantly surprised, but they have this energy that's a little bit more submissive. I'll leave it like that. We have Chaos and Conflict. It's interesting because I feel that too with this person. They want you, they want to ask you out, but they struggle to do that. There's that conflict there. All that glitter isn't gold. This is the kind of person that you will get to know and know that it wasn't just a shiny object. That it's really there. What you see, what you hope is there for this person. We have Blessed coming through as well. They I feel like you would be very grateful to have this person in your life. I've given this before. I normally would ask the angels to help me know who someone is, through like frequencies, I would actually give that a shot. That's come through for guidance a long time ago. I think that that will be really helpful for you to give you a little inkling just in case you don't know, but I would be shocked if you didn't know who this person is. So let's get some channel messages from them. What does this person want to say to Aries? Yes, Aries. What does this person want to say to Aries today? Let's see. You mean a lot to them. It's what they would like to say. We should slow down. I feel like this is past energy for those of you that truly feel this is a past person, but they are going to want to go slow no matter what. They've gotten burned before, because I had picked this one. This was the back one, the moth one. They are worried about being burned like before, chasing after something that was very shiny, just to find out that that person, is just gonna, hurt them really bad. It feels like it was unnecessary pain or a situation that they probably didn't have to go through. But this is why they want to slow down. But you are always on their mind. The desire is real, but it's feelings that are coming through. They made me do it here as well. This is about ancestral patterns and honestly how we're conditioned, how we're taught when we're at an early age. They don't know how to pursue you the way that they want to pursue you, the way that you may be looking for this person to pursue you as well. Some of you, they may be in a third party. You would know that to be true for yours, but I am getting that a little bit now. But this is someone who wants to be able to go after you the way that honestly they daydream about, right? There's very clear they daydream about that. What's behind this? I'm coming. Yeah, it's interesting. There's that chaos and conflict coming through again. I do feel they struggle with that one. They struggle to be their most authentic self, because I feel deep down they are a go-getter, and this is the kind of person that wouldn't hesitate. Wouldn't hesitate. Sorry, this reminded me of consciousness. Anyway, we have key here, and then we have one more coming through for you. Actually, we have opulence, and we have chances. I do feel this person, this connection will lead you to abundance one way or the other, whether it's through them or with them. Your message here is to give them a chance. With the nurturing here, I feel like because they're like a little young seedling, that a little nurturing will go a long way to help them grow into who they're meant to be. Yeah, I will put it like that. Anyway, but I feel like it will go a long way for this person to just let them have that room. It kind of feels like a plant that doesn't really get much sunlight. And if it were to get a lot of sunlight, what would it grow into? And that's kind of where they are. They're a little plant right now. Anyway, I want to thank you, Aries. Don't forget to like and comment and check out my services. So we're now on Taurus. Also, I did reading earlier. So if you're interested in that, check it out. Hi, everyone. Okay. Taurus now. Sorry, baby. Okay, let's take a look here. So let's look at Taurus. I'm gonna do a you versus them. It just came through as good idea. You versus them. Can you tell me Taurus energy? Who's desiring Taurus right now? Who's desiring Taurus? Yes. So they want me to specify sun, moon, rising. Yes. Let's see who's desiring you. We have fire ant. Ooh, not great. Anyway, but let's look at you. And we have peacock in its reverse. One of the things I'm seeing about you, Taurus, is that you are far more abundant, desirable, and sexier than you're giving yourself credit for. In fact, I feel like you are either you're wearing clothes that don't make you stand out. I remember I used to always wear black or dark colors. And when I started to gain more consciousness, I started to wear brighter and brighter colors. I used to never wear white too. And I tell you this is I feel like the way you dress is suppressing you. I feel like the way you dress is kind of camouflaging you. You feel like a wallflower. The message that's coming through from, honestly, Metatron is that you are far more beautiful than you give yourself credit for, and it's about time you started to shine a little bit. But this person that's desiring you, it feels like it's multiple people. I see at least two. They may know each other, they may not. It's not the point, but they definitely have some like toxic-y habits. Can I get a clarifier on that, Fish? Yeah, they like the chase. You've had plenty of this energy in your life, like to the point of too much. In fact, I feel like you more or less are ready to let go of whatever pattern or whatever karmic cycle this is. What kind of karmic cycle is it? You always get caught in their web and then you get eaten alive kind of thing. Yeah. So the people that are desiring you are people that you've dealt with, or a type of person that you've dealt with. And a really good thing for you to do is to start to look at this. I think the peacock energy is linked to why you attract what you attract. It's part of it. It's not the reason, right? But it's part of it. I feel like this is actually a symptom of a much bigger problem, but we'll see what comes through after this. Let's see. I want to do tarot because that is a very specific answer message. So can you tell me what about this person who's desiring Taurus? And then we'll look at you really quickly, I guess. Let's see who's desiring Taurus. We have the Queen. Okay. So they come from a pretty stable home. So they don't really know what instability feels like. And what I mean by that is I feel like that this person or this types of people, they brought in a lot of instability into your life, and they don't really understand the repercussions of that, how that impacted your life, how that actually altered the course of your life, and how that inevitably hurt you. It does feel like because they come from a stable home, because their home life was honestly feels fine or great. I hear awesome. Because it was fine, they don't really get the consequence. A really good example for this is like the migrant crisis when it comes to Mexico. Like most people don't know what instability feels like, and they actually don't get it, right? They don't get why people are fleeing. It feels like that. Like that's who they are. Someone who comes from that stability that doesn't understand what it is that they're doing when they mess with someone's life. So we have the Tower reversed here. They're due for some internal change, by the way. Let's look at the peacocks that you did come through, and I just want to make sure I honor that. We have the Eight of Wands. I see a business opportunity being very key to inspire you. It's part of the reason why you're not shining as brightly as you can. You need a bigger business opportunity or a bigger goal to achieve. It does feel like with the Eight of Pentacles in its reverse, you're not putting work into this. You may be putting work into your love life right now. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. And you need to aim bigger. Yeah. Okay. Let's leave it like that. So let's get channel messages, I guess, from this person, though. I don't know. Here's what it is. So let's see. Channel messages. What does this person want to say right now to Taurus? Okay. We have the first one. I don't know what I want. It has nothing to do with their upbringing. I just think they're just not in the place to know what they want. I do feel they like their options with that Two of Wands. And we have Journey Self-Discovery. Yeah. It's interesting. I think something's about to happen that's going to change this person and move them in a different direction. I mean, it does feel like they discover who they are, what they want, and honestly, what they came here to do. I wish I made better choices. They're going to come to that realization that they hurt people, and it could have been you from a past connection, but I don't know. I think you are attracting the same type of person. So they have similar themes. They have similar backgrounds as well. And you're going to understand what you're kind of sending these people off in a kind of an annoying way to find out who they are. I don't know if your energy moves in that direction, but it feels like when people meet you, they change. They change for the better as well. All right. Yeah. It's like you rock their world. So I'll leave it like that. Follow your heart when it comes to these things. But I can see this will be pretty annoying. Anyway, is there any guidance that you have for them? We have the Queen of Swords. Asking them questions about what they want is key. I think that you have watched those videos that say this is why someone doesn't call you back, or you've been told you can't come on strong, or some crap like that. It's okay to ask someone what they want, right? It's actually a really okay thing to do. It feels like you don't do that, and you're not open to that, and you're kind of left. It's interesting. It's like you go on a date and then you don't ask the questions you want to ask, and you wonder what are the answers to that. Just ask the question. If they don't like the question, then that's not your problem. It's easier to make your way through people that way. But I feel your heart's leading you in a balanced way to ask these people these questions. You're not asking them, and then you're left hurt by the experience. So with death in its reverse, this is why your cycle hasn't ended. I feel like you need to find your voice. I'll leave it like that. It's very interesting to come through for this reading. But the same type of people are desiring you, and you're going to go through the same type of experience. All right. So let's see. We're going to move on to Gemini. Hi, Diane. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Nettie. Hypnosis. All righty. So we're looking at Gemini energy, Gem 14. 1. So let's see. What does Gemini? No, who's desiring Gemini right now? Who's desiring Gemini? I see a lot of people desiring you right now, Gemini, that are not coming forward to tell you they have these desires, these feelings for you. It does feel like they're waiting for the right time. We have the crocodile at the bottom. They're waiting with purpose. So they're not waiting around like they're never going to do it. They're waiting around because they're waiting for some kind of, I want to say sign, but we'll see. We have moth coming through. Alrighties, and then we have lion coming through, and the overall is going to be dragonfly. So this is really interesting. I am seeing with the moth, the people that are desiring you, and it feels like you have multiple suitors, at least 2 to 3. I see 2 to 4 as being the actual one, but with the moth here, I definitely feel like they are waiting for other people to kind of get. Can I give you what I'm seeing? And I know it's just a crazy thing to say, but it kind of feels like The Bachelor, where you're just waiting for someone to just burn a bridge so that you can know if, honestly, how to approach a situation. It's this. I feel like these people, or it could be a group of friends that are interested in you. They're waiting for the other person to strike out before they make their move, so that they can see what didn't work, or even see what did work. I know it sounds crazy. It feels very calculated, and it doesn't feel like they're coming at this from a very heartfelt place. It comes at it from very logical, but they know what they want. And this is someone who's very keen on getting what they want. We have the lion here. This is someone who's a master. I don't think master manipulator. I don't see that, but they're the kind of person that is that has some kind of mastery. It feels like discipline is a good one. A very strong head on their shoulders. Can I get a clarifier on the thing, the 6? They don't have that big of an ego either, considering, right? With that lion energy. For the bottom being the dragonfly, don't be shocked that this person is they skim across the surface of emotion rather than diving deep. I don't know if that's what you're interested in, but they're not used to going as deep as you're willing to go, and as deep as you may want to go. With the spider here, though, they will not give too much of themselves unless they know that they'll have success here. And that says a lot. And that there's where that calculation comes in. There's where that energy that they are exuding comes from. The dragonfly also has this. I'll leave it like that. Yeah. A truth transcends illusion is what comes to my mind as well. But I'll leave it like that. I think they're also waiting to see if their feelings for you are going to die down or not. Or their desire for you, by the way. I do feel they have feelings, but there is strong desire here, but I do feel they have feelings for you as well. And they're kind of waiting to see if they die down. If not, they will pursue. Know that they will take action towards you. It's key. I can see that. This is not the kind of person that doesn't do that. But they want to make sure that they're doing it for they're doing it. I want to say for the right reasons, but I think they're coming at it from a very logical point, all right, perspective. So let's see, who's desiring Gemini right now? We have the 9 of Cups. Interesting. We have the 8 as well. This is someone who's a little bit dissatisfied with life. They're definitely looking to move on from a period of their life or a cycle of their life. So I want to say you may meet this person traveling. And that's actually the energy that's very much coming through, travel. They're looking for new horizons, they're looking for new experiences, and they're looking for new people to meet. And this is actually a really good energy to meet someone if you want to date. With the Justice in its reverse, though, can I get a clarifier with the 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles in its reverse? I feel there's unresolved karma in their life that they need to work through. It does feel like they're waiting on that. I don't think it's tied to you in any way, shape, or form. It kind of feels like it's what they have to walk away from and what they will eventually walk away from. Yeah. Interesting. I'll leave it like that. But they're waiting on you. They're waiting to make sure that they want you before they take any action in their actual physical life. And again, there's that crocodile energy. You're waiting with purpose. So let's take a look here. Let's look a little bit more. Is there any guidance that you have for Gemini or anything else you want to say about this person? Let's see what Metatron wants to say here. We have exchanging gifts coming through. And we have a leg up. I do feel with this chopped wood, not to make a decision on this person right away. Give it some time. There's some exchange. And again, it's partly to do with the fact that this person is coming towards you from a very logical perspective. Like this is someone who, when you go on a date with someone and they ask you those date questions, you know what I'm talking about. That they're that person. They're going to ask you specific stuff that they ask everyone to see how you answer and vary it. It's very key, but give them a chance. If your heart leads you there, it does feel like when you exchange more energy, you're going to see something there that you didn't see when you first met them. And that's going to be, I don't know, that will change things for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Gemini. Don't forget to like and comment and check out my services. Okay, let's see. Let's look at Cancer now. Alrighty, so let's look at Cancer. So can we see Cancer energy? What are no, who is desiring Cancer? Who is desiring Cancer? Some of you do work with this person. I'm not necessarily getting that, but I definitely feel like you walk by this person and you see them. A lot of times they're dressed good and you find them attractive. It feels like you desire them too, but we'll see. We'll take a look here. Who's desiring? We have Moth coming through. This is your energy towards the connection in this person. You actually run away from people that you feel can be a long-term connection. Like you have that habit of just like wanting to ditch it or wanting to run away from it, wanting to free yourself of it. And it's because you've gotten burned a lot of times before when you felt the same way. You thought you'd stay with that person forever. I feel like you may fall out of love often, or it never lasts long enough for you. But with that Moth coming through, I can see that you've just been burned in the past, that you're very reluctant, resistant to love, especially in love energy. Because that's actually, I think you can love someone and I think you're open to that experience, but are you open to being in love with someone? Yes is a no. I can see that, right? You've gotten hypnotized. You've gotten dragged in when you didn't want to, and it kind of it burned you good. I do feel with the Cobra though that this person can teach you a lot, and I do feel like the past connections that you were in taught you a lot as well. But again, you see this person as a lifelong partner. You do see that. You just don't want that. Sorry, you don't want them because of that. It's funny. Sorry, it's normally the opposite, but it's whatever. It's just what it is. With the cheetah here, I feel like you've chased after them at some point in time, and you've backed away because of that fact that you can see like settling down with them, having children if that's on the table, going on vacations and doing stuff. You see that it's that's why you run. That's why you're reluctant right now. So let's see. I feel like you're gonna know who this person is, but let's look at what Metatron wants to say for guidance for you. So is there anything that you want to give for guidance? Because I feel like that you could use a little help here. Let's see. We have the Ace of Swords in its reverse. I do feel like your past failures should not determine and dictate how open or closed you are to this person. You should do it by case basis, but I can tell when it's unhealed stuff, it always floats back. It's really annoying, isn't it? Right? It always lingers in your mind. Be willing to go back there, deal with it, face it, and move forward from it. With the Ace of Swords in its reverse, though, I feel as well that you're attached to results, right? You really want to make sure that it lasts. It lasts to the end. We don't know that till we get there, right? We have Justice in its reverse. This is the unhealed stuff I was picking up on. You're also not as balanced as you used to be when it comes to picking people, or open-hearted, open-minded as you used to be with that Justice in its reverse. I would maybe write down how like things that people have done to hurt you. That will help you understand what stands out the most. It kind of reminds me of my contracts. I would actually listen to the fear contract for you and the poverty and lack one. All right. We have the Hermit coming through as guidance, and this is going deep within yourself. With the Temperance in its reverse, your guidance right now is to bring healing to those situations. I feel like it's memories. You could actually visit the people if you want, or you can get a healing, but I definitely see you need to go back to the past, back to these old situations, work at resolving that, and it'll make you feel better in the present. I do feel with Temperance and its reverse and the Seven of Swords, you there's two reasons. One of the reasons you feel like you can't have the fulfillment or the connection that you want. You feel like deep down that you can't have it. The other one is that you tell yourself you don't want it. I do feel both are applicable to you. I'll leave it like that. I think there's There's just a part of you that wants to be free as well. Maybe there's a place you want to go or things you want to do before you settle down. Be willing to give that a shot. You'll be more open as well. I think the two reasons are why you're closed off to this person too. And this is someone that you can share a life with. All right. So I'll leave it there. Cancer, don't forget to like and comment. And I'm going to move on to Leo. Okay. So let's take a look here. Let's look at who is desiring Leo, Leo viewers. Who is desiring Leo viewers, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who is desiring Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Get the North Node for some of you as well. We have Camel coming through, very much linked to Sagittarius energy. Right, we have these two. We have Vulture in its reverse, interesting. And then we have Dragon coming through. It's very much it's the solar plexus, yeah. We have Elk. So the person that's desiring you is someone who's actually quite balanced. They're very harmonious, and they have lived a lot of life. And what I mean by that is this is someone who isn't shocked by much. A lot of us actually really appreciate people like that because you can pretty much tell them anything and know that they're not judging you. So this is the kind of person that is desiring you. They see a lot in you that they want, that they that they envision for themselves as well. The Camel as well, it reminds you of healing and temperance. They're very balanced. I do feel you probably have a pretty harmonious, balanced connection with them. With the Vulture and its reverse though, this is someone who let your connection, and I do feel for a lot of you know them, or you definitely have interactions with them, but I feel like you may have tried to date them. They kind of let your connection go to waste. They let it just honestly die, and then they didn't pick up any pieces. It's very key that you know that. I don't know. Can I clarify where they are now? We have Bat. They're closing out a really deep karmic cycle. It is a big deal for this person. I do feel with the Dragon though. Never mistake that they saw a future with you. They just weren't, I don't think they were in the energy for it. It does feel like their inner child has had a lot of time with them because they see themselves differently than they did when when you first met them. And they seem stronger. They seem more stable, and they're way more focused on what it is that makes them happy, less focused on what doesn't matter. So it's cool. I see this person having evolved, grown spiritually. Let's see. What else about this person? What else about Leo? Okay. Angels answers, guys, can you help connect me? Manager Client Saint Germain, help me sure I receive clearly. Let's see. Leo energy. So we have transmuting pain for who's desiring you. There is pain and unhealed stuff between you and this person. I do feel they have taken the lessons since you're parting from them and really took it to heart. And I've seen them growing, evolving, and coming in way differently. With the hollow bone teachability, it kind of reminds me of Melchizedek's energy, but it's all about they've got a master, or they may have learned from someone. Some people take classes or go to therapy. It's something like that. They learned whatever they are applying to fix their life from someone else. With the netcaster, what's interesting is I was feeling this with the Dragon energy. You were everything they wanted, but they couldn't. They didn't believe it. They didn't try to get it, and they kind of let you slip through their fingers. It kind of eats at them. Yeah, it kind of eats at them. And then we also have luck and right timing. They feel that it wasn't the right time. Let me see. They're waiting for it. Yeah, that's funny. I imagine that. I just wanted to see their intentions for you really quickly. They are getting back to oneness. They're getting back on the right path. I wouldn't, if you are open to this person, I wouldn't completely dismiss the idea of them returning, but I can see some work ahead. All right. So let's look here. Is there anything else in terms of who's desiring Leo right now? Who's desiring Leo? We have the Page of Wands coming through in its reverse. We have the Ten of Pentacles as well. With the Ace of Cups. I can see that they've never been married, or they've never been in a deep committed relationship where they opened up. It feels like marriage. That's how I see it, but you have to figure it out for yourself. With the Ace of Cups here and the Page of Wands, they've never really invested in anything that was long term. That's actually what I meant. Sorry, I was wondering. I see that now. They've never invested in anything like that. So what I want to say, you know, when you start your own business, you're really thinking about a year, 2 years ahead. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you are going in for the long haul. They've never had that experience. But when they met you, they wanted it. And that's how you can know who they are. Someone who's never quite had that. They've always just things that are temporary, or they always had a low paying job or something. They've always dated people that they never really saw a future with until they met you. And that's a big deal for them. This is why they are, I feel, coming back around. They do want to leave the past in the past. They're willing to do the work as well. I can see it. They're willing to do that work as well to help you understand that they're different. All right. So I'm going to leave it there for you, Leo. Don't forget to like and comment. And we're at 3024 for Virgo. Okay. Okay. Magical question. Demon, can you help me get into alignment and balance and harmony? Thank you. Okay. So let's do a little bit more for you. Let's look at Virgo. Who's desiring Virgo? I'm sorry. You can see my little dog. Anyway, who's desiring Virgo right now? Who is desiring Virgo? Let's see. Let's take a look here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Who's desiring Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Metatron. Alrighty. So we have Hyena coming through. I can see this person is someone from your past. May not be necessarily, but you're going to know when you meet them. They're not in good energy. They're not kind of what you want. With the bear here, I feel like this connection with this person is meant to change you in a big activation sort of way. I think you're going to find them a little bit annoying. I think you may find them a little appalling. You may find them a little bit but you're going to be drawn to them and you're going to wonder why. Why am I drawn to this person? Yeah, you are Beaver. Basically, you're not the kind of person that is taking control of their life often. You're not the kind of person that is moving in the direction you want to move in. And this person is meant to activate some kind of strength in you that's going to help you feel more sovereign. It's going to help you pursue the things you want to pursue and not feel like you have to hold back. So this person that's desiring you, I feel like you're meant to meet them, date them. And it's not gonna be great, but it will give you that activation that you need. And it's because they trigger you in a specific way. I think that's actually maybe their purpose. It's hard to say, though. People have crazy purposes. Some people are really specific or very broad. I don't know. But I see this person that is meeting you for that reason. They're gonna activate this in you. Can I get to clarify what this is, Hawk? You're going to feel on top of the world, but you're going to feel really, really, really secure to do what you want to do and to pursue what you want to pursue. I also see with that Hawk energy, you're going to see things differently as well for other situations that you've gone through. I'll leave it like that, Beaver, and then we have Vulture at the bottom. Some of you, this could be a past person, but I think a lot of you, this is new, and someone that honestly have an arrogance about them. They're self-serving, as a good way to put it. Self-serving. All right. So let's take a look here. For Virgo, what does who's been desiring Virgo with the Ace of Cups? They have a blocked heart center, so don't expect too much love pouring out of it. They do have a desire for you. Can I get a clarifier as why that is? Three of Cups. They like to spend time with you. I do feel like there's a friendship connection here. They want to take it further. Yeah. We have the Three of Wands coming through for this person. They have this energy of being uninspiring or uninspired. I know it's crazy to say, but I can see this. With the Ace of Cups in its reverse, though, blocked heart, not the most inspiring person, but they have some stuff, I guess. With the Tower in its reverse, it's interesting. I gotta phrase it like this, but I think because they've gone through so much in their life, the impact they have on people is very distinct, and they activate people left and right. So I see this person activating you in a really big way. It activates some really potent fertility energy, and you know that you deserve the best. But it's after that experience. I know these are so annoying. It's hard to get these without those experiences. But it's what you manifested is what you need and what is in your highest possible good. All right. We have the Moon here. You won't really know why you're attracted to them, why you met them, and why you even had to have them in your life until you look at it in that way. What activation did I have? It feels like it's a slight light switch just turning on, or a part of yourself just activating, and it just flows. I see a fierceness flowing. It feels very much like alpha energy, where you're a leader and you didn't know you were a leader. It does feel like that. I won't leave it like that. Anyway, it's funny. Let's look a little bit more. Is there any channel messages that this person has right now towards Virgo for their sun, moon, rising? Virgo, sun, moon, rising. Virgo and sun, moon, rising. Let's see. We have I'm afraid to look bad. It's why they come in their ego. Yeah, I can see that coming in that ego energy. I need to heal myself. We knew that, but this person's unhealed energy allows them to affect people in a very, very interesting way. So it does feel like they've helped a lot of people in this, right? We have this is the end in this reverse. I feel like this is someone that you may have a back and forth with. I don't see it very long, like a month. I see two max, and I really am putting that loosely. But you're gonna get back on your feet very quickly. You're gonna date them and gain that energy, gain that activation, and move forward. You want something. That this activation will help you achieve. It feels very much linked to your goals and linked to your aspirations for yourself. Is there any other clues on that? 10 of Wands. It's interesting. The 10 of Wands is very heavy, right? But if you were to have more strength, it would be easier. And that's what they're coming in to offer you, just in this way of dating you, possibly breaking your heart a little bit. I don't know. It's something like that. But it's very, very much, it's very much something that comes up a lot for us. If you do see it, anyway, you'll be okay. I want to thank you, Virgo. Don't forget to like and comment, and you'll be fine. Again, follow your heart with that. And let's see, we're at Libra now. Let's see, Libra. We're at 36, 20. Alrighty. So can we see for Libra? I have a Buddha that stepped forward to answer this question. Let's see. Can I get who's desiring Libra? Buddha. It's funny. Anyway, who's desiring Libra right now? We have Dolphin coming through. Interesting. It's very beautiful energy. You know them from a past life, an owl. I actually find these energies almost contradictive, but it's funny because we have that cheetah energy, and that feels like this is someone who they synergize that water and that logical energy really, really good. I do feel with the dolphin, they are very emotionally complex. They're very loving. They're very giving as well, and really happy. With the owl, though, they have this seriousness, this serious side to them that makes them. I think when you first meet them, you're going to be meeting that owl energy. You're going to be meeting someone who's very logical, very sharp, has a wit, no doubt. But you're going to know that there's more there. And it feels like this very emotionally complex side, very carefree and very sexual with that dolphin energy. And this is someone who does find you very sexually appealing, sexually attractive. With the cheetah coming through, I see that they have this fire in them. What's crazy is I think they can have a lot of people. They're interested. They can have honestly anyone they want, but they want you, and that is something that I feel would stand out a lot to you. Know that they see something in you, even if you don't. All right. With Vulture here, they know what they don't want, and they don't go after it. They don't bother with it. This is not the kind of person that second guesses themselves. So if they're pursuing you, know that they mean business. Can I get a clarifier on that? Scorpion. I'll leave it like that. I have to say it because this is what I got already. If you're not for them, they end it. Yeah, they're just so keen on that. They just end it very quickly. So they're not the kind of person that strings anyone along. They're very firm on this. They're very exact as well, and know that they don't second guess themselves or take those back steps. A lot of people do because of that uncertainty, because of that unknowingness. This is someone who's very keen on making the right choices. So if they pursue you, they mean it. And if you're not for them, you'll know right away. So I see this actually being a benefit for you because I actually think you're compatible. We have Scorpion coming through with the peacock in its reverse. I feel some of you may they may tell you stuff that triggers you a little bit. I'll leave it like that. Let's take a look here. So who is desiring Libra? Who is desiring Scorpio? It could be a Scorpio, but I don't know. Let's see. Who's desiring Libra right now? Let's take a look here. let's see. We have the Page of Pentacles coming through. You are this person's type. You're everything they want. They don't like a ton of stuff. They don't need a ton of stuff from people. They're not really over. They don't. This is not our energy. Is not someone who overanalyzes stuff. They just go after what they want. They trust their instincts. This is someone who sees something in you that they know it's for them. You are very much their type, though, and I don't mean like necessarily physically, though. Sure, it feels like there's something about you that makes you right for them, and they go after it. We have the Sun. It's going to be a new beginning of a relationship as well. With the Ten of Cups, it is what it is. With the Six of Swords here, I see your beginnings with this connection, this person being a little bit choppy, and it has to do with the fact that they won't hold back truth if they see what they see, and it may trigger you a little bit, but you're going to be pleasantly surprised at how, I want to say, accurate it is. But again, the Ten of Cups ending, can I clarify? The Ten of Cups, the Three of Wands. You've been waiting for this connection, this person. I don't think that there's someone you've met because I see that new beginning. But I do feel with that Three of Wands, it's the type. This is that type of person you're looking for as well. And you're gonna know it when you see it. All right. So let's get some channel messages from them. Sorry. Channel messages, please, for. Thank you, Kim. Channel messages for Libra. What does this person want to say to Libra? I've lost everything. They've gone through something that has helped them understand what really matters. And this Page of Pentacles says it all, because this is someone who knows what truly matters in life. And it's not that long list that people have when it comes to someone that they're looking for. And the reason for this is they've lost everything. That rock bottom energy is one of the best energies, I think, to be in, because you really understand and take with you only what matters, leave what doesn't. They've had that possibly more than once. Everyone has an opinion. I do feel they are kind of I think in the past they may have they actually think they still do. Can I get a clarifier on that? If that's off energy, no. Just something else that you need to know. Other people's opinion affects them and affects how they view things and perceive things. Bending reality is kind of reminds you of bending the Matrix a little bit. It's there, but I can see that bending other people's opinion sometimes bends their perception, so they may change their mind a little bit, but they will always swing back. Let me see. Yeah, they will always swing back. Never mind. It's the key. I'm getting back on my feet. I feel like they may have actually gone through a rock bottom more recently, and they're getting back, I want to say, together to oneness. All right? I'll leave it like that. I want to thank you, Libra. Don't forget to like and comment and check out my services. Yes. So let's see. 42, 30. For Sagittarius. No, Scorpio. Alrighty. So let's look at Scorpio. Libra energy. Sorry, no, Scorpio's next. Okay, so can we see for Scorpio? Who is desiring Scorpio right now? I see multiple people desiring you. I don't know if you went to like a bar or I don't know, some kind of public gathering, but someone had their eye on you. Someone was very much checking you out. They liked what they saw. I don't know if you talked to them, but let's see. That's how I see this person first meeting you, first seeing you, I want to say first knowing of you. All right. We have Fox. Yeah, I'm not surprised at that. This person sees you as a life partner. They see you as someone who is, honestly, it's they see so much potential here that you have yet to access. So this is the kind of person that sees through that ego. They see through all the layers of us to see our core, and they see you as someone who can do amazing things, as can be a life partner, and someone who can really rock their world. All right. With the oyster here, they do have feelings for you, but they've not really told you the extent of them. They have a tendency to bottle it up, to keep it under their shell. I also feel as well, it sounds crazy, but I think you have had communication with this person, because it's clear that when they've talked to you, they've minimized what they wanted to say. So I feel like they may be very wordy, or they can be, and they want to express themselves in a more, I want to say, poetic way. Yeah, but they never do. So I feel like they're very simple when they talk, and they oversimplify as well. It's not that there's not feelings there, it's that they're not ready to tell you their feelings. I also see with the lizard that they have they show a lot from their expressions on their face, their eye contact, and I want to say their body language. So it's very subtle energy. So if you're not picking up that subtle energy, or you don't want to, this person, you won't actually know they're interested in you. But for those of you that are reading body language, reading, like, using your, I don't know, your empathic abilities, right? You're gonna really notice their feelings. But a lot of you, I don't see it. I see this person being so, I see them being a very much, it's too subtle for most people. All right, so let's look here. Can we look more at Scorpio? So can you tell me who's desiring Scorpio right now? Who's desiring Scorpio? Let's take a look here. So Scorpios, let's see. We have the Seven of Cups here. When they met you, when they saw you, they made up their mind that it's you. I do feel the Seven of Cups being here as well. They're very grounded, even though they don't look that way. I feel like they may feel like they think a lot. I think they do. They may not seem as serious. I think they can be. With the Seven of Swords here, you would never know they have feelings for you with the Empress in its reverse. You also never know that they're chasing you as well. I feel like this person is very, very, very subtle when it comes to everything that they do, the word choices, the stories that they tell, their body language, even their facial expressions as well. This is someone who thinks they're just, honestly, I don't know how to phrase this. It's like they truly feel that they are making it very, very clear they're open, except telling you that. It feels like it's that type of person. The Queen of Cups here and the Four of Cups, they're very worried about offering you to get rejected. So that's why they're going about it in this discreet sort of way. It does feel very discreet as well. I'm be real honest with you. We're both really discreet. But know that if they were to have free reign, if they were to be like more open and giving, if they felt more secure to do that, they have a lot. I feel a lot of knowledge comes to my mind, and I feel like they would actually bring a lot of zest to your life. So let's look a little deeper. What does this person want to say to Scorpio? What does this person want to say to Scorpio this day? Let's see, Scorpio energy. We have the 5th house. They do want to express themselves more, but the way that they're expressing themselves feels like it's so obvious they want you. Like, according to them, according to how they perceive the world, according to how they honestly psychoanalyze everything, it's like it's like they know. But I think you're sitting here confused with like little birdies going around your head, not knowing if this person's interested or not. That's what this feels like to me. We have yin and yang. There's real good balance here. I do feel they have a lot of masculine energy in them. We have cut your losses. So what's interesting, they're looking for reasons to just ditch you at this point because they feel like they've been so clear. But I think when they look back, they're going to know that they didn't do enough. They didn't try enough. They didn't pursue enough. They didn't give enough. They do want to create a life with you. I'm seeing that. You are on this person's mind, but according to them, they've given you as many clues, as many indications as they possibly could. And I want to make that really clear. It's like they know they did it, right? But I think you're more confused about it than they realize. All right, I'm gonna leave it like that. Scorpio is very funny energy. We're now gonna do Sagittarius. Let's see. Okay, sorry. Angel Answer Guides, can you help protect me and clear me? Continue. Can you help connect me? Let's see. Sagittarius energy. Can you tell me who's desiring Sagittarius right now? Who is desiring Sagittarius? Let's see. We have Deer. Interesting. Very strong feminine energy coming through. We have Butterfly. And we have Hummingbird in its reverse here. What's interesting, this person that is desiring you is someone who is more spiritually evolved than you would guess, more spiritually advanced than you would normally come across. But with the Hummingbird in its reverse, they have been cut off from their spirituality, or they don't practice it enough. I remember when I hit a phase in my life, and I stopped doing upkeep for my energy. I was like, oh, I feel great. And I stopped trying and I didn't feel great the next month. Yeah, it's something like that. Like I see someone who did the work or has done a lot of it and has stopped doing it because they think, well, it's done. There is always upkeep. You always have to cleanse yourself. Spirit release therapy does come to my mind. Or getting detoxed. It's someone who has this. They have that firefly energy, so they are very exuberant. I see this person really standing out, but they burn out really quickly. It has nothing to do with that spiritual, their spirituality being, I feel, put on the back burner. But someone that you would see shining brightly. With the spider here, they have an interesting. Dark side. They like to, because they know people maybe have a tendency to leave them, they kind of like to trap people a little bit. And this is not like horrible. I don't see you being taken hostage. I swear I don't see that. But they have a habit of trying to keep people in their web, and by saying things or doing things, it is what it is. It's something that's there that they don't address. I will leave it like that. I actually feel you've been around the block enough to see it right away for what it is. I don't see you being fooled at all. They actually kind of like that. I'm going to leave it like that. But this is someone who's clearly, they will do what they need to do to get you to stay. They see you as a good hunter. How do they see a tarantula? Interesting. They see you as having a lot of what they want. The tarantula energy, it reminds you of like darkness in a way. I don't think they see you as dark, but it's. I'll leave like that. Let me see. I'll just see what comes through. Who's desiring Sagittarius right now? Okay, we have the devil. Yeah, it's that. I think their attachment to you, their desire for you, their feelings for you are on the darker side, and that means this is someone who I feel like they find you very intoxicating, right? With the Two of Wands here. I will leave it like this. I want to make it really clear. I actually see this person having a habit to push people to make choices about them really fast. And what I mean by that is they may tell you that they're dating around, or if you're not sure if you want to spend your life with them. It feels like that. It is what it is. I see this energy. So I have to be honest. But with that devil, though, they will push you to make them make a choice fast. Follow your heart, follow your inner knowing, and you can't go wrong here. I do feel with the Ten of Pentacles, there could be another connection involved, but it's not the case for everyone. They just don't want to invest in a person or a connection that doesn't have that long-term. They don't want to invest in you unless they know they're going to have you long-term. So it's part of it. It's why they'll make you make that choice fast. But I think you'll know if they're for you right away rather than, I'll leave it like that. So they're gonna want that fast choice too. So interesting. Who's interested in Sagittarius right now? Like, who is desiring them? Who is interested in them? What is their channel messages? Actually, I want to see what this person's message for you, because it's a little bit of a. The other readings are fine. There's a little bit of a darkness here. We have everyone has an opinion. I feel like they care a lot what people think of them. So they actually like to move through people quite quickly so they don't feel embarrassed. It does feel like with the third house, they have sorry, I gotta clarify that. They have a habit of relying on what their friends and family say. And sorry, I don't feel that either. 1 second. Master Plan, can you help align me? What am I missing about the third house? At first I thought it was the second, but it's not, and that would make a lot of sense to me. But the third house is all about community and communication. I think they have a very sharp way of talking. Know that you are what they dream of, though. I don't think they're able to phrase it that way. I don't think they have I think they have just a way of expressing themselves that comes across a little bit sharp, comes across a little bit cold at times, but I don't think so. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta be real honest with you. The way this person comes across, it's gonna feel that way, but they have a very soft side, I think. Trust yourself here. Sorry, I really want to make sure I have that energy right. It's complicated. What am I missing about this energy? Like, what am I missing? Because this person's energy is crazy. So let's see. We have the Six of Cups and the Page of Wands with the Seven of Cups reversed. There's a past life connection here with this person. You may not want them other than the fact that there is a past life connection. They have this sharp side to them. I am seeing that point blank kind of thing. They have a habit of giving up very quickly when it comes to relationships. I think you may both have that issue, but I'll leave it there. But when they meet you, when they see you, when they know you, they choose you. They just want to make sure that you're going to choose them. And I feel like this ego, right, or this dark side comes out and it makes them act in ways that they're not too proud of. I'll leave it like that. Sorry, I was having a hard time dissecting that energy, but that was hard. Is there any last message you want to give? Sorry, I just want to make sure I have it all. No, that will be it. But it's a very complicated person. All right, I'll leave it there. Sagittarius, don't forget to like and comment and take care. So we're at 55:16 for Capricorn. Alrighties. So we're going to look at who is desiring Capricorn. We're going to get tarot for this. I'm going to use tarot for the rest, but I can feel tarot as for the Capricorn. So, Metatron, can you tell me who is desiring Capricorn right now? Who is desiring Capricorn right now? Let's take a look here. Who's desiring Capricorn? Let's take a look here. So we have the Eight of Swords coming through. Interesting. This is someone you have a history with, or you go, let me see. Yeah, a history with the Lover. Now I see. Wow. So the person that's desiring you is someone who knows you're it, knows that you're the one they want, but it's too much in their head about what has previously happened to them. It does feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, they know that they struck gold here. They know that you're the one that they want, but they're not really able to why? The Six of Swords. Their life isn't where it needs to be to pursue this connection the way they want to pursue it. So I can see this person possibly stringing you along or keeping that text chain open and on. Like, can we be real? When someone's doing that and you know it's flirting, like what, like, you know what I'm talking about. This is that energy. This is the kind of person that knows they want you, knows you're it for them, knows that there is a good synergy between you and them with that Temperance, right? The highest possible vibration of the Two of Cups energy. They know that there's a lot of that, but it's like they're not able to leave their past behind, leave their history behind, or maybe even a past situation. Can I clarify? King of Pentacles, interesting. It's related to work. They don't make as much as they would like to make. It's part of it. The Queen of Wands is reversed as well. They feel like you can do better. So I feel like this person may push you away at times while simultaneously texting you a lot or calling you. It feels like that very, very much. Like I see this. I shouldn't, but I can't help myself. Six of Cups here. There's a very sweet nature to them. I do feel when you interact with this person, you are definitely interacting with the inner child, while most people interact with the ego or the current version of them. It feels like that, but with the Page of Pentacles here, in a perfect world where if they had more financial stability, they would pursue you. But it's like they're missing something that they want. Can I get a clarifier on that? What is this person missing? Why are they so hung up on this as well? Let's just take a look here for who this person is. We have the Hyena and the Nightingale. Their heart. That's interesting. It's an interesting thing to miss. The Hyena energy, I think they may laugh stuff off or dismiss stuff when you maybe want to go out or make it more official. I think that's this person's energy that's really clear. But what they're missing is their heart. Who has it? I don't know. We have the Unicorn energy. This is the third eye. I do feel they know that they're missing their heart. They just don't know how to get it. And it's usually a heart activation that we need. It is very deep healing for this person, though. I think their heart turned off because they took too much in, or their heart got damaged, bruised. With that Swan energy, though, that's the deepest healing we can get. I do feel they have to go all the way to the back to heal that. All right. It's interesting. So let's look a little bit more. Is there anything else or anything this person wants to say to Capricorn? And by the way, hi everyone. I do appreciate all of you being here. So let's see. Anything else? Angels, answers, and guides. Can you feel me more energy? So we have I'm scared to face you, and it's time for a different path. I do feel You do light this person up. They know that they have to change their life. They know that they have to head a new direction. They know that they even have to make different choices in their making. They're just not ready for that level of commitment. With that, what lights you up though, and I can't make a move towards you, know that they need to find what their purpose is, what their fulfillment is, and why they came here. That is such a big deal. It's so much bigger than people understand. Because it fills up almost everything. And this is someone who they need to figure out what that is for them before they make a move towards you. I remember when I was purposeless, I did not feel great. And I can tell that that's where this person's at. That's where that energy is coming from. They want to feel great. Yeah. I'll leave it like that. Capricorn, don't forget to like and comment. And we're going to do Aquarius. Aquarius. All right. So let's take a look here. Aquarius, who is desiring Aquarius? I keep asking that. Who is desiring Aquarius? We're going to be using this deck. Who is desiring Aquarius? Who's desiring Aquarius? Let me drink some water. Who is desiring Aquarius right now? Who is desiring Aquarius? Let's see. Let's take a look here, Aquarius, see what's going on. We have B coming through. Interesting. We have Panther as well. I do feel like this is someone who's very hardworking. They may be busy, but I don't really get that energy. I see someone who is a very hard worker. They have this nice sexual energy. By the way, with that Panther, you would never guess it, but they have this really nice sexual energy they give off. But with the bee coming through, they are kind of a worker bee. I'm not sure what kind of job they'll have, but this is not someone that I would expect to be running a company. I would expect to have necessarily their own business. I see someone who is really good at smaller tasks. And the reason for this is they have that deer energy. This is actually really nurturing feminine energy. So I feel even though they have this worker bee type energy, that mask energy, they have this beautiful feminine energy. I can see this, by the way, Otter as well. You're going to be, it's interesting. They have this beautiful inner child, beautiful side to them that you'd never guess with that bee coming through. I feel like at first glance, you're going to see just someone who's someone, I don't know. You're not going to see the full, I want to say they're full them, the layers of them. And this person is layered a lot. And they have, these two is a good combo. Feminine energy with that otter. This is, it's youth. It's youth and it's nurturing energy. So let's see, who is desiring right now? Aquarius, who's desiring Aquarius? Let's see, what is this who's desiring Aquarius right now? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. They definitely have trouble with giving and receiving. They give way too much, right? We have the High Priestess coming through. And the Eight of Wands is very funny. This is very interesting energy. So know that this person does not complain a lot, and make that real clear. Not that they don't have anything to complain about. They just don't do it. They definitely keep their feelings to themselves. They give a lot. It's coming from, I got to be real honest, they can't see their worth, their value, what they bring to the table properly. So they have a tendency, and I remember when I was in this energy of just giving everything away, not understanding how valuable it is. And it's not that giving is bad. It's not that at all. But with that, the hanged, with the hangman is reverse is when you don't know what you're giving and you're just giving it away. It kind of, so they don't appreciate, they don't see the appreciation from what they give, and they don't actually appreciate the fact that they're giving that. It's interesting. I'll leave it like, yeah, that works. But with the Eight of Wands in its reverse, they are not good with communication. They don't know how to talk about their feelings. They actually keep it all bottled up, and they get trapped in connections or relationships. And I actually want to say friends with that fire ant energy here, that they want to let go of, that are not helpful, that are not, honestly, what is in their highest good. So I see this person having a lot of connections that are lasted years that should have ended a while ago. So this is that type of person, the person that isn't transforming. Yeah. Moving. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it like that. It feels good to me. All right. So is there anything else about them? The Lovers, Death, and the Page of Swords. You know, with the lovers here. Sorry. Hold on, internet guys, can you help connect me again? I need that clarified. Yes. Okay. No, never mind. I see. It should have been reversed. Okay, I was wondering that the card's not reversed, but this person, they stay in connections for a really long time rather than letting them end, and it comes from childhood issues. I see instability to do with their childhood, but I think their mind is the worst. Their mind tells them that they should stay. Usually it's loyalty. That's the one I normally see, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's a negative thought pattern in their mind that makes this person reluctant to make choices that are in their highest good. So I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like that. I can see this person having this energy. This is what they have. This is a problem, right? So again, there's a lot of stuff in their life that they need to let go of. It could even be a job, because I see that coming through very strongly. We have the Scorpio energy again, death, and then we have I doubt too much. Yeah, it's the nines. They have some growing to do. I feel like when you meet them, you may not find them. You may not find them that alluring. That you may not even find them that compatible with you, but they are transforming. There are just things in their life that they need to let go of, that they kind of have to move through on their own rather than having you help them with that. Because these are lessons that you're not meant to know per se, and you just innately know when you meet them that it's not either the right person or the right time. I do feel that they do desire you, but they can't move towards you for these reasons. And they feel like it's in your best interest to do that, and they really want, I'll leave it like that. It's because of the stuff they won't let go of that keeps this person from healing, evolving, and moving forward with their life. Yes, I will leave it like that. Now I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you, Aquarius. I'm gonna go to Pisces now. So let's see. Alrighties. Pisces energy. So can you tell me who's desiring Pisces? I keep doing the what? It's so annoying. Who's desiring Pisces right now? Let's take a look here. We have Phoenix coming through. Interesting. This is you, Earthworm. So you've gone through some kind of rebirth, some kind of Phoenix through the ashes type thing. I do feel like your crown chakra opened up, or you've opened up some gifts. I remember when I first started getting clear audio, it was actually cool. They just start turning on and you start communicating better. It's actually really nice. So just so you know, it's actually really beautiful. But I see you going through some kind of rebirth that has activated something in you, specifically your spiritual gifts. I would, if you are, because I'm getting the crow energy. If you do feel called to get a clearing, I will get a clearing. Because the crow energy very much symbolizes that for me, but I'll leave it like that. With the earthworm here, you are getting your bearings on some new ground, a new path. I feel like you're taking steps you've never taken before. You're walking upstairs. It's actually how I see it. And this is a really big deal. The person that's desiring you has seen you grow and level up. All right. Let me get a clarifier on this person, because it's all your energy. We have the wolf. Wow. And hyena. You may have two people interested in you. There's one person who is they're older than you. Possibly a little bit on the older than you typically would date for your age kind of thing. But one that has really, really, really good energy. Like you're going to truly feel something there, right? The other one, I see this person being bit of a jokester. Conniving. You're not going to want that one, right? But the one that you are interested in, that I feel can go a while, zebra, we'll see, is the one that is coming in that with energy. It's very much discipline. Alpha comes to my mind, if I'm being honest with you. That's a very strong alpha energy. So let's see who's desiring Pisces right now. We have the Two of Swords coming through. We have the Hierophants as well. And then we also have, sorry, there's two cards. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, the older person, they have been married before. Not so interested in that type of connection. But when they meet you, they will be really open to that with the Two of Cups, because there's balance, harmony, and equilibrium here that they didn't have in their previous connection. But know that there is a little bit of jaded energy coming through. Sorry, I want to make sure I write that time down. They're a little jaded, a little bit reluctant for a connection, but they know what they want and they see what they want in you, and they're gonna pursue them. 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, reverse. I guess so, right? They're just desiring, but I can see this person really reluctant because of their past history. Specifically, I do feel with a failed marriage, and they're very much protective of their money as a result of that. With the 3 of Cups in its reverse here, and the 2 of Swords, you you have hung out with this person, you have seen them, you have communicated with them, but you didn't get off on the right foot. Let me see why. Sorry, I'm just like, I want to make sure I get this right for you. The Otter. That comes out a lot. With the Otter here, I feel like you're being very playful. And it came across to this person unknowingly as I want to say either naive or immature. I don't know which word you'd use. You were just embodying your inner child. You do that, by the way. It's very important you do. But it came across because it reminded this person that they are jaded. It reminded this person that they have a lot of limiting beliefs and they feel a lot of ways about love that they didn't when they were younger. That's why it triggered them. That's why there was disharmony here. And that's why you didn't get off on the right foot. But I feel this person is a good fit for you. But I keep eating Zebra. I think they're sets. So you may not want them. And follow your heart with that one. All right. Yeah. I'll leave it like that. Leave it like that. Yeah. I'm gonna thank you. Pisces, don't forget to like and comment and check out the rest of my services and take care. Bye.